Be with you on this beautiful, nearly autumn day in New York. Let me just turn on a few things here so you can find me and give a comment in the chat. So I am home, and that is new. I missed talking to you last week because I had an appointment in town at 3:15, and I thought if I talked to you from 2:30 to 3, that I could just buzz into town really quickly and it would work. Well, there was a gas explosion in town last week, and I knew I wasn't going to make it in 15 minutes because there were left turns in traffic involved and lots of road closures. So I did have to cancel last week at the last minute, and I'm very sorry about that. It was not a home. It was a substation. They think it was like a reverse pressure thing that kind of blew it up. One of the power workers was injured, but all reports say injured, taken to the hospital, and recovering. But there was a fire that came from it because the heat, there was the heat, it was just like a torch, like straight up in the air. And it sounded like a jet engine when you were there, they said. And it was melting the power lines and my power was dipping. And it took them hours to get that under control. And, all their nearby roads were closed, neighborhoods evacuated. It was a bit of a mess. So I'm thankful that there were not injuries, but that's why I missed you last week. I had somewhere I had to be and I had to get there and couldn't. So today I am here. I'm inside in a jacket, and weren't we sweating like 3 minutes ago? Today, I think it is 75 outside. So when I have laundry hanging out, and when I go outside, it's warm, but it's cool in the house. So I'm kind of in between, but that makes me think fall. Now I have a quilt behind me, and these are old thimbleberry quilts. I'm not even sure from what year, but from many years ago, like over 10 years ago. And I do have an autumn one, and I'm thinking of putting it out, but it's still technically summer. So I think I'll leave it up. We're going back up into the high 80s this weekend. So this is just it's a false fall, but I feel like I should have a cup of tea or cider or hot chocolate in my hands. It kind of has that feel to the day. So Janet, hello in South Carolina. I'm betting you're not feeling the cool fall weather right now. You have that little southern thing going on, but I'm so glad you're here. It's good to see you. I think this hurricane's going to miss you. I think it's going up the Gulf, maybe into Texas. So hopefully all is well for all involved. I just got home last night. I was away. I was teaching in Pennsylvania near Penn State. And my mom's been unwell, so I did divert over to spend some time with her. So since I didn't see you last week, I've also not been home since last week, but mom's doing okay. She's mending, and now I am home. And my biggest project of the day, like I'm trying to add some excitement into this life of mine. And my biggest project of the day is to start the next color block quilt. I designed this over a year ago, and I've been dying to make it. So here we go. See, Janet, you were cool this morning, but it was beautiful. Now it's cool like 68. Is that cool, or is it 75? Just not sure what cool is in the South. The leaves are starting to come down. We don't have the smell yet of, the leaf mold in the autumn. And I love that smell. So we're not there yet. It's still late summer, but you can see it's coming. My husband took the air conditioner out of my bedroom last night. It was only there because with my post-COVID heart problems, I need air conditioning, and he thinks I won't need it anymore. I think he's right. Well, hello, Joan. I passed you again as I was driving to and from my mom's house and to work at Connie's Collectibles in Duncansville, Pennsylvania. I didn't get a chance to take pictures of students because I was so busy and having so much fun, but it was a blast. If you've been down to Duncansville, it is about 20 minutes maybe south of Altoona, State College, Altoona, just down that way, south central Pennsylvania. Which is not like South Central LA, I would guess, because I've heard about that, but people don't talk about South Central PA. But it was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. The shop is in a vintage house. So maybe from the 40s, possibly 50s, and none of it had been updated. So it was just really adorable. The bathroom was coral and mint green tiling. The cutout for the shower was an arch. The formica in the kitchen was just fabulous. So Connie has quilting and collectibles. It's Connie's Quilts and Collectibles. It's just a really great shop. And I walked in there, I'm like, we had that countertop. I remember that sink. It was a lot of fun. So if you get a chance, check out Connie's Collectibles, Connie's Quilts and Collectibles, fun fabrics. I picked up a few things. The danger of my job is to my wallet, that I go to different quilt shops whenever I work. So let's see. Joan, it's good to see you. Yeah, you should. I know you're not super close because you still got to get over on 80 and then down 22, 99, 22. But it's really nice if you're looking, if you're driving that away. So yeah, it was fun. Like I said, I got back last night and I'm itching to make the next quilt. Do you want to see what the color block quilt is? Because I'm going to show you anyway. Let me open it. That's not it. Where is it? Window, screen, no, hold on. Why can't I find it? Talk amongst yourselves. I opened it. Oh, it's not open. That would probably be why. So hold on a second. I will reopen the photograph. Oh, I restarted the computer. That's what happened. I like to make sure I restart the computer so it doesn't glitch on you whenever I'm trying to talk to you. So let's go back and open the video. Open the picture. That's it. This is an unedited, it said it was edited using AI. It's not. So these are brown color blocks with brown toppers of acorns and brown stem. And I'm thinking of putting mine on a blue background, but I've been looking forward to making this quilt because it's fall. So yeah, stay tuned for this one. I'm actually threading the machine and getting ready to start working on it. The hardest part about this quilt is that the corners on the acorn cap are going to be pretty small triangles. Those are going to be like 1 1/4, 1.5 inch triangles, probably 1.5 inch triangles on the sides there. So I apologize for that in advance. That is 1, 2, 16. That is 64 1.5 inch half square triangles. So I'm very sorry about it, but I'm not sorry about the quilt, because the quilt is so cute. I can't stand it. So let me go back and say hi to you that I've turned that off. Sandal, are you ready for the acorns? I think you're much, much further north. Has fall arrived where you are yet? Is it definitely sweater weather? Waiting for sweater weather. Pretty excited about it. So I'm going to get out my brown squares. I have a couple work things to do yet, but I'm going to get out my brown squares and start making that delightful quilt. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. And I've been looking forward to it in the whole week that I've been away because I didn't have a sewing machine with me. I took knitting with me and I never even took it out of my bag because it's a lot of driving, like a lot. I drove home. It was 8 hours yesterday, and I used to be able to do that and then function later in the day. I had something to do at church last night, and while I was there, it was difficult getting to bed afterward because I was just tired. It's cool and beautiful and a sunny, gorgeous day. We're having that as well. So the second I walk outside to check on my laundry, it's too warm for the jacket, and the laundry feels wonderful and smells wonderful. So I'm very much enjoying that. I was staying with my sister when I went to go visit mom. And I told her I just put in a new solar powered dryer. And she was like, wow, I haven't heard of one of those. And I told her it was my new deck because I lost my deck 5 years ago this week. A tree fell on my house and crunched my house. Happy anniversary, happy tree anniversary to my house. But I lost my deck and I haven't been able to hang clothes outside. The deck is on this level. The ground is a whole floor below the first floor of the house, a whole level below. So I always put clothes out on the deck, and I haven't been able to do that. So I've been enjoying doing laundry and drying it outside in the sunshine where it smells really good. So that's what I've been doing. Look forward to some pictures from me, and wait for the acorns to come. I live with ancient oak trees. I have oak trees that are over 100 feet tall on my property. And when the acorns fall, they're not falling yet, they're about yay big. And when they hit you on the head, I understand the sky is falling thing. But what's neat, when I hike to the top of the mountain, which I can't do anymore, but it's only 1,100 feet above me, 1,000 feet above me. It's not that far. The acorns on the same trees are only this big. They're teeny, teeny, tiny. It's a full acorn that fully formed. It's not a baby acorn. It's a full acorn, and it's maybe 1/4 of an inch. And all the trees up there are stunted from the wind. So a full-grown grown oak tree is up to my waist, and the leaves are about this big, and the acorns are about this big. The whole tree is just stunted from the wind on the top of the mountain. So it's really cool and interesting, and my favorite time of the year. So I'm going to be enjoying it. I hope you take some time to savor whatever weather is your way and find the good parts in it. It's pretty easy to find the good parts on crisp, clear days like this. So I'll be quilting. I hope you will be too. I will not be here next Tuesday. I will be here next Wednesday. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be toward New York City. I have a doctor appointment, and these are the kinds you can't cancel or move. So I will be here again next Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon, New York time. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and happy